Welcome back to the Horror Healing YouTube channel and the South Jersey Horror Podcast. Today, I am thrilled to be sitting down with the breakout star of the critically acclaimed horror hit Hatching, making her acting debut in this feature film. It is hard enough, but doing it while playing a dual role, one as a repressed gymnast and the other as a terrifying blood-soaked monster. She brings this role to a whole new level, raising the bar for everyone everywhere. Please welcome Siiri Solalinna, who did exactly that, delivering a performance that critics have called both heartbreaking and terrifying. We're going to dive into how she landed this role, and what is actually like acting opposite a giant animatronic bird, and how she navigated such a heavy story at such a young age. Sirri, thank you for joining me today. How the hell are you doing?
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. And I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Where are you living anyway, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm living in Finland, on the other side of the world, in Finland, Northern Europe.
Okay, Finland. Huh? I've always wanted to go to Finland. It's it's on my list to go.
Yes.
The closest I've ever been to Finland was Germany. That was it. So
Yes, it's close, but
it's close, but not so close.
yes.
Okay, so my first question for you is the movie Hatching was your very first acting experience, and you beat over 1,000 other auditions for that role. Congratulations, by the way. That is a
Thank you very much.
super huge achievement. And I wish I could say the same for myself, but I can't. What was the audition process like for you, and how did you feel when you found out you landed such a complex role?
So it all started when my mother saw like an ad on the newspaper of this production searching for actor in this role. And I happened to fit in all the criteria they were looking for. And I got excited right away. My mother obviously said that as a joke, like I could never be like acting in a movie. But I just knew I wanted to go for it. And my parents thought that even getting in an audition would be like a huge achievement. So I sent the like all the material to production company, everything they asked for. And a few weeks, maybe a couple months went by, and I got a message from them saying that I've been selected to the auditions. Um, and there were like 3 rounds in like of auditions all together, and I think each round had like fewer people than the last. If I remember correctly, the first one had like they were applying 1,200 girls, and about 200 made it to the first round of auditions. Next round were under 30 girls, and the last was like 4 or 6 girls. And we during the auditions we had to do things like crawl on the floor, scream, shout, do some acrobatics, and act out different emotions. And yeah, my family and I were on a vacation, and my mom got an email that I have been selected for this role. I had been casted, and I was like, I couldn't believe it. Of course, it took a while before it's really like sank in that I understood that I was actually about to be part of. And yeah, the whole picture only started to come together as we went through all the rehearsals, meetings, and filming. But it was a huge shock. I like couldn't believe it's true.
Well, congratulations to you. Again, that is a huge achievement. I mean, something to be very proud of, and something to put on your next resume for your next audition. So,
Yes, thank
I
you
mean,
very much.
you are welcome. I mean, that just tells the whole world that you were picked because they knew that you had the talent you have the confidence, and you have the skills to perform such an outstanding role. And give yourself a pat on the back or a high five or something because that is really good. That is really
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
Playing a complex character, you played two completely different characters. You played, I guess I pronounced her name, Tinja, who
Yeah.
is quiet and desperately trying to be perfect. Aren't we all? So, what was the audition process like for you, and how did you feel? Oh, sorry, that's a different question. My bad. Um, desperately trying, and you play also you play Allie, who is a feral, chaotic, and physical person. How did you? How were you able to mentally switch between the two on set?
Um, like I actually played Tinia more than Ali, because there was like several body doubles for Ali. They wanted to save my time, because the like it took hours to make the Ali makeup actually. So playing Ali always involved like a lot of preparation with the makeup and completely transforming my appearance. And that actually made it easier for me to think of Ali as a completely separate character from Tinia. And I think Ali also more took more practice and preparation because she was so a natural, intense, like larger person and loud, and everything. It took me a little while to get used to everything, especially having to play Ali in front of so many people in the cast, that in that set. But we rehearsed both roles so much that by the time it was easy to fully step into either character. And in the end, I think I actually enjoyed playing Ali even more because there was such a challenge in that role.
So, what kind of challenges were there while playing Allie?
It was only, I think, that that I need to get comfortable with like all the screaming and being so big and loud in front of all of the people because this was also the first role, like movie role that I had never done ever done. So it was only that I had to get over my comfort zone.
Well, you did really well. I mean, you delivered both roles flawlessly and paramountly. I just wanted to add that real quick. I mean, being able to switch on and off back and forth like that takes real talent. And it's plus it's easy to follow when you switch back and forth too when I watch the movie. So that's what I like about it when you were able to switch back and forth so easily. And it seemed like there was no complications whatsoever, except the challenge that you mentioned. But you had me scared for a while, just saying. So
Yes,
so you did it very well. Um,
thank
the
you.
director, Hannah Bergholm, mentioned that she spoke to you about the roles in a way a 12-year-old could understand. So rather than over analyzing the themes, how did the director help you understand the emotional difference between the two?
Uh, I had to say that Hannah had worked with children a lot, and I think she knew exactly how to guide me in the right way as a child. And we practiced expressing different emotions and how to show them naturally on camera. When I was acting, I often thought about real situations from my own life, like times I had been angry or sad, for example. Uh, and Hannah helped me work through the scenes in the script, but in much lighter and more child friendly way. Uh, I think it would have been emotionally overwhelming for me if I'd had to focus on all the film's really dark and more complex themes at such a young age. Uh, it's actually only over the years that I've come to understand the film more. Uh, like, I mean, the themes and meanings and everything it's really about. Because, like, 12-year-old is a child. And back then, when we were filming, I mostly just thought it was a really strange film. I didn't actually understand the whole picture of it.
Well, looking back now, after seeing yourself in the movie, how did you feel about that?
I think I think I did pretty good because, like, I I don't know how to explain it, but like, if even if I didn't know that, like, uh, I didn't understand all the things that the film was about, I could, like, the director helped me to hop in the emotions and, like, look, like show it on the camera, how it expressed the, like, writing. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I think I did pretty good in that one.
Pretty good. You did amazing. What are you talking about?
Thank you.
Okay, Tinja is a highly competitive gymnast, which we see throughout the film. Did you have to do any specific athletic gymnastics training to prepare for that role?
Yes, I did. I've actually always been really athletic. Like, I've done, I've been growing up doing figure skating, like synchronized ice skating. So I've always had an athletic build, and uh, Tinia was like a gymnast. So uh, I had to go to these, like, uh, so like I needed to train in artistic gymnastics for a while in Helsinki to prepare for the role. And I, of course, had a stunt double who performed the more difficult gymnastics, uh, like the high bar routines, flips, and other advanced skills. But I still trained enough to do the easier moves myself and to start the routines with the right technique. That way, we could cut from me to my stunt double in the middle of the sequence, and it looked completely seamless.
It did look seamless. I mean, if I tried doing that in the gym, I would just really hurt myself. I'm not old, okay? I can't sneeze without pulling a muscle, so it's that bad. Um, do you have a background in sports, right? I mean, you did figure skating. Is there any other background you had that helped you perform this role very good, very well?
I've, well, when I was like little under 10 years old, I had other sports also what I was doing, but like the figure skating is so, you need the flexibility, the like good condition, all this. So the figure skating, I think, is the one that helped me the most in the role.
Okay, I believe it. I believe it. I figure, Jesus Christ, I can't imagine what kind of rigorous training you have to go through just for this role. I mean, again, I can't emphasize how well you played both roles. I mean, flawless. I mean, okay. For much of the film, Allie is a highly detailed animatronic puppet controlled by multiple puppeteers. But eventually, you had to step into a and bring the creature to life yourself. What was it like acting alongside a giant puppet, and how did you mimic the strange bird-like movements?
It was just by practicing like a lot. The director had a very clear vision, and we worked together to bring that vision to life. Uh, I was like very expressive child, so it was actually quite easy for me to throw myself into something new. Uh, and approached it a similar way to how I would just play with my friends. And this was my first movie, and the role involved so many strange and new things. Uh, at some point, nothing really surprised me anymore. Even like having a huge monster puppet as a scene partner, controlled by five people wearing green screen suits and moving it with sticks, didn't even surprise me anymore at that point.
I mean, I was I truly believe that the bird was so real and the way that the puppeteers moved the bird. I mean,
Yes.
so mimicking the bird is strange, obviously. I mean, it took lots of practice. Did you have to watch any videos on YouTube or TikTok, or did it just come naturally for you?
We actually like, I think we went to London to meet the Connor O'Sullivan, this guy that made the puppet, and he also made my like makeup for Ali. And there I met the puppet for the first time, and I like needed to a little bit see how it works, how it moves, and also when they brought the puppet to the set, I like I was looking it with the director and uh, practicing with it, and I needed to get used to it, how it looks and how it works, to actually act with it.
Well, that's good. I mean, you had lots of practice and you made it look very believable on screen. So, I mean, for me, that'd be tough as hell. I mean, phew, lots of credit and respect to you for doing that.
Thank
So,
you.
playing Allie involved intense prosthetic makeup, and fake blood, and sometimes acting in very unglamorous and in messy conditions. I mean, it was just for the movie, it was like people were like, what the hell is going on here? So, how did you handle the long hours in the makeup chair? And did wearing the prosthetics actually help you get into character?
Yes, so the special effects makeup artist, Connor O'Sullivan, as I said, was incredibly talented and such a great person. And he made sure I was comfortable throughout the makeup process and kept me entertained while he was working. Of course, sitting 2 hours of makeup required a lot of patience, but having a safe environment and the right people around me made it much easier. Uh, and honestly, transforming my appearance into an ugly monster really helped me get into the character and switch into a completely different role. Uh, and like the whole feeling changed when I went from being a polished little girl in a beautiful dress to a muddy, bloody, slimy creature with completely tangled hair and a torn up face. Yeah.
Would you, if you were to go through the same makeup process with the messy hair and the torn up face and all that stuff, do you think you would recognize yourself?
I'm not even sure. Like it's so different mindset and the feeling when you are in the role. So that was like obviously not me, but yeah, I would say I wouldn't maybe recognize myself.
Wow, I can't imagine how tough that would be to sit in the chair that long to play a creature so it's so vivid for the movie. I mean, it's just unreal. Um, a key element to Tinja's performance is now as she represses her anger and pain to make her mother happy. We see that as we watch the entire movie. How did you tap into those heavy emotions and sadness and pressure, especially when you had to cry on cue?
Uh,
Like, what were your
like
strategies?
like as I said, when I was acting in the film, I didn't fully understand the message or all of its deeper meanings yet. and the adults around me had the responsibility to make sure the role never became too mentally challenging for me. And of course, I did understand some of the film's themes, and I had read the entire script. I wasn't unaware of what was happening, but like some scenes naturally brought up emotions in me, but acting was also a way to express and process those feelings. And if something ever felt uncomfortable, I could always talk about it with the adults around me. And they helped me remember that it was just acting, it was just a game. And I was safe during that.
How how old were you when this movie was being filmed?
I was 12 years old. Yeah.
I don't think I understand what's going on either. It's just
Yes.
what's going on, Mom? I don't know what's going on.
Yes.
So it gets to be hard to for someone like you being at that age to have several emotional scenes in order to cry on cue. I mean, that takes talent. I cannot cry on cue whatsoever. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess somebody had to punch me in the face or something to get me to cry. I have no idea, or slap me. But for you to internalize those emotions and bring them out during the movie, holy shit! You mean it was really good. I mean, that takes a lot of talent, and I'm not surprised they chose you for this role. So ultimately, this movie is a story about a girl confronting her own dark side. What do you hope audiences, especially teenagers around your age, take away from your character's journey and relationship with their mother?
Uh, I think the film is something you really need to spend time with. Uh, like it's a movie you have to watch, reflect on, and think about deeply. Especially for women, both mothers and children. I think it's a powerful piece that allows people to relate to it, explore their own emotions, and reflect on their own experiences. Uh, and of course, the ending carries a very important symbolic message about where hiding your emotions, punishing yourself beyond your limits, and like striving for perfection can lead. Uh, but I actually think the ending of the film is even a happy one because the mother begins to realize that damage she has caused by passing her on her own hidden emotions and struggles instead of dealing with them herself. And I see it as Tinja's hidden, true, authentic, and imperfect self finally taking its place.
Good answer. I like that.
Thank
Very good
you.
answer. So, last question. What is next for you? Anything exciting coming up that you are allowed to share with the audience?
I'm not sure. It's not like confirmed yet, but after this movie Hatching, I had a little break in these acting things, but now I've been like looking forward to maybe make a comeback, but we'll see.
If they ever make a sequel, I hope that bring you back. I really do.
Yes,
Hatching 2, Allie's Revenge. So,
yes, hope for that.
well, that's all the questions I have. A massive thank you to you and for taking the time to pull back the curtain on such a complex and unforgettable film. I'm not going to forget this movie. This is actually now one of my top 10 films. So
Oh,
it's amazing to hear how much potential movie magic and intense psychological prep went into creating your two characters and the memorable movie monsters over the recent years. So anyone who's listening out there, you can stream now. You can stream Hatching now on Amazon Plus, Sling TV, Google Play, and YouTube. Definitely recommend this movie. If you have not seen it, 2 thumbs up. Sirri brings the role to a whole new level, and I promise you, you're gonna love this movie. So thank you so much, Siri. I really do appreciate it. I wish you nothing but success in your career in the future. And if they make a sequel, they better bring you back.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
The honor and pleasure is all mine. You enjoy the rest of your whatever time you have in Finland. You're the first guest I had from Finland, by the way. I'm going to add that. So
Oh, really? That's
yeah,
cool.
so I can pin that on my map too. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the wonderful, the talented, the beautiful Siiri Solalinna, who plays Tiny, wow, I can't spell it, Tinja and Ali in the movie Hatching. Check it out. 2 thumbs up, 5 out of 5. You will not regret it. If you don't like it, kiss my butt. And that's all I have today. Thank you so much, Siiri, and I will catch you again on the big screen.
Thank you.
Thank you.